All right, it's May 15th, 2024. And this morning I weighed in at 232.4 pounds, which basically means I had a 3 pound regression last week. So how do I feel about what I did over the course of the week? I actually feel like I did really good. I completed my fast every day. I hit my lap. I did all my exercise stuff that I wanted to do almost every day. I may have missed a day or two, but I tried to make up for it if I missed anything. And I think I did a pretty good job of that. I think it may be like literally one set of something that I may have missed. So I did good with that. So why did I regress? I went out a couple times. So while I'm disappointed that I didn't hit my goals as far as weight, I feel like at the same time, the opportunity to go and hang out with people that I consider friends and also family, it was worth the 3 pounds, right? With that being said, I'm not discouraged. I completely understand that those things are going to have a certain cost. And I consider that. So it's worth it to me. So I don't feel bad, but I am more motivated to do better this upcoming week. Definitely not regress, but I'm still set my goal for 3 pounds. So it'll be getting back to 229. But if I can make it to 226, then I'm gonna try to do that. So I hit my lap this morning. I jogged the whole mile. Mentally, I'm getting there because physically, my lap kind of breaks down to when I start just trying to process how I feel. So like some days, as soon as I start, I feel good. I feel light, and then some days, as soon as I start, I start getting all the little nagging things physically that mentally kind of make it more challenging. But what I feel like I've accomplished this week is to fight through that and just kind of reset my thought process of conditioning physically to conditioning mentally. So initially the focus was on just do something physical and do it every day. And eventually the physical capabilities will increase, which will allow me to do more, so on and so forth. But now when I'm out there, like I'm realizing it's all mental. I'm like literally talking to myself in my head, like, man, okay, so this is not about what you're capable of physically. This is about not quitting. This is only about not quitting, and that's all that matters. So it don't matter if you go slow. It don't matter if you hurt. It don't matter if you got a limp, because if any of those things happens, then it'll just take you a little bit longer to finish, but you have to finish. So that's kind of where my thought process is transitioning to from before, just kind of as long as I keep doing something physical, my physical capabilities will increase. I realize it's more mental than physical. And my lap kind of breaks down when I start off, again, kind of filling it out. And then that's where the challenge becomes mental, because it's like, all right, so do I feel good or bad? And then it's like markers. Okay, if I can make it here, can I make it there? Okay, when I make it there, how do I feel? If I make it there, have I come too far to really justify stopping? Because like I'm closer to the finish than I am the start and things of that nature. So I feel like I had a good week, but I need to have a better week. And if I do hang out with my friends, I need to be a little bit more disciplined. And I guess that's the challenge, because even saying it out loud, it's like in my head, it's like, that's nonsense, man. Like, when you are hanging out with your friends, enjoy yourself. And that don't mean I gotta be irresponsible, but part of the experience for me is the food, right? Especially when I don't eat that way any other time. So probably have some opportunity to hang out with some friends because it's the playoffs. So it's like, that's one of those things. But with that being said, it's always going to be one of those things. And this is the month where I have the most certainty as far as my schedule because I don't have anything outside to kind of distract me as far as travel. But those things are presenting themselves within the city now because I have had more opportunity to go out. So got to factor that in this week and just do better. So again, focus on hydration, the yoga, the stretching. I've been doing those things, and sometimes I feel terrible while I'm doing it, but I feel like that's the trade-off. I'd rather like my back hurt while I'm doing yoga than my back hurt while I'm trying to jog. So it's like, if it gets me to the point where I'm not going to be dealing with this tightness and pain in my back all of the time, then that's the trade-off, the short-term pain, right? Instead of the constant nagging pain. So those are my takeaways from the week. And goal is 3 pounds this week. I started at 232.4, so that's 229.4. And I mean, I got more than a month in front of me than behind me, so I feel really good about where this can go, and just being accountable, being consistent, and listening to myself. So yeah, let's go.